Hello there folks, Justin here. Welcome to our homestead. We're located up in the Arkansas River Valley. I'm just going to give y'all a short tour today. Just show you our homestead, what's on it, what we kind of been doing, trying to get it prepared. But hopefully y'all enjoy it, and if you like it, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll leave it at that. Thank you. So I'm gonna give you a little tour of the homestead here, my pickup truck. So it's a little bouncy, I apologize. So we bought this place in 2016. I've been working on it every time and chance I get. We originally bought 40 acres, and then we had the opportunity to buy 15 acres next to us. Right now we're going through the 15 acres. Show you some fencing I've been working on. Let's get out and walk for a bit so it's not so bumpy. So I've been clearing out this fence line. This is on our west side of the property of the homestead. Might be a good place to run some pigs for a little while. Been a lot of work there here, chainsaw work. I done some this morning, but I didn't have my chaps on, so I didn't want y'all to hound me too bad on the safety side of things. So you see I got my string line pulled down through there. So this little section's ready for start digging holes and setting posts and pulling wire. See if I can do this without running through my fence or wrapping my truck around a tree. So some fencing already got done. This is on the north side of the property. North side actually butts up to the National Forest, which is nice. I mean, I like neighbors and all, but I don't like them that close, so that kind of keeps them off of us a little bit. So there's some fence I've already got done this year. So you see those woods out there? That's on the east side of our property. That is our wood lot. We got about another 20 acres of woods out there, so that's nice. Nice for hunting, nice for the kids to explore. Like I said, it also butts up the National Forest. Oh, a little bumpy. We might see some deer out here today. So this fence line, it runs all the way to the south side of our property. It also butts up to National Forest. So on 3 sides of our property, we butt up to National Forest. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better setup. Well, in my opinion. Like I said, I like neighbors and all, but I don't like them that close. So it makes it nice. Makes it quiet. So down here is an old pond. I've never seen it hold water, only during the really wet seasons. They don't stay in there long. Been told it's never held water. I tell you what I'm gonna do though, when we get moved up here, we're gonna try it out and try to get some pigs in here. And I've heard from old timers that pigs can seal up a pond for you. I also heard that it's a folklore and it don't work, but I tell you what, we're gonna try it and see if it works. And y'all be able to see for yourselves if it works or not. There's gonna be a little test run right here in this old pond. Tell you what, folks, you see all this grass out here? We bought this place in 2016, 4 years ago. This place was overrun with sumac. I tell you what, I didn't spray nothing. I just stayed on top of it and tried to brush hog it as much as possible. I also went by the Farmer's Almanac when they say to brush hog. And I tell you what, it looks totally different than it did 4 years ago. There's not been 1 ounce of pesticide or herbicide sprayed on this place since I've owned it in the 4 years. It just shows you just what a little management will do. A little hard work and effort. And it did cost me some tractor fuel. But I tell you what, it's coming around. It come around 360 degrees, full circle. It's looking good. It won't be long before we have some kind of animals up here. Hopefully cows here pretty soon. I just got us a little more fencing to get done, get the perimeter fence up. Well, folks, we're pretty much standing where the future home site's going to be. We'll plan on building a house up here next year sometime. But about right there, right over that tree line there down south, on a good clear day, you can see the tallest mountain in Arkansas, Mount Magazine. It's gonna make a good front porch view, I think. So now we're walking down our south side of our property. Like I said earlier, that's National Forest right over there on the other side of the fence. So that's one of the other third sides where we butt up to National Forest. But I ran 5-wire barbed wire fence down on this side, never thinking that I might be running some goats. But guess what I got at my other place we live? I have goats. thanks to Daniel Arms Homestead over in Oklahoma. After watching his videos for years, it kind of taught me into getting goats without him even knowing it. Some Kiko goats. But I'll show you some videos that come along, future videos. And so now I gotta figure out what I want to do down here. If I want to run some more barbed wire to tighten up the gaps, or I want to come back and stretch some field fence, some goat and wire fence down through here to keep them in on our place. Hey, you leave some comments and you let me know what you think you would do. I'm actually leaning toward goat and sheep fence. I don't think it'd be that hard to come down here and stretch some more wire up against this barbed wire. There's an old outbuilding from some time ago, people before us owned this place. It's a cool rock wall though they put up there. Yeah, there's National Forest. That's the backside of that pond right there. It said don't hold water, but we're gonna see if we can't fix that. There's an old outbuilding that was here when we bought the place where I parked one of my tractors at. This place was a mess. There's a lot of cleanup, a lot of scrap metal laying around, just junk. I spent the first couple years just cleaning up a bunch of stuff. So it used to be an old barn right here. It's a pretty good size. It fell in over time. So I tore it down, burnt the wood, tried to clean it up some, but inside of it was this concrete pad. It's a good concrete pad. I got big plans for this concrete pad. So y'all stay tuned and see what comes. So here's one of the first things after we bought this place, one of the first things I built up here. We have 3 wells up here on this homestead, or farm, whatever you want to call it. And around this well right here, I built this well house. Never laid a block in my life, folks, but I tell you what, I did it. About died doing it. Middle of June. I'd come home and drink jars of pickle juice. Just keep from cramping up all day, having full body cramps. But hey, you don't do something until you don't know how to do something until you learn to do it, and you do it by doing it, right? I'll tell you what, there's probably not one straight block on that well house, but you would never know by looking at it. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the farm tour, homestead tour. Hope you enjoyed enough that you'll subscribe to the channel. There's going to be some good things coming up, big things happening up here in the next year, within the next 6 months also. Appreciate your time. God bless.